Okay, let's go to Pavilion Bukit Jalil. It's 5 minutes to 2 p.m. 5th of May 2023, Friday, 5 minutes to 2 p.m. Got food and soup. Hopefully it won't go bad while I'm in Bukit Jalil. It's kind of like drizzly now, not so much, but a little bit. The phone just suddenly cannot record at all, not sure why. I think I only got less than 2 hours worth of storage space for 4K 60 frames per second. Don't worry, it's just 11 minutes away, this Pavilion Bukit Jalil, very near. Have my top-up card or touch and go card just in case you have to pay to enter the parking. Cement. Those stupid cement trucks, they need to like keep the shit together, leaving all those cement trails all behind, making it a whole damn road all bumpy. That's why I hate cement trucks. Hey. Oh. Pintu masuk parking. Motorcycle parking?
Masuk salah.
Hah?
Masuk salah. Loadingnya sama juga. Masuk.
Sini?
Bukan. Salah.
Oh, okey.
Lagi balik.
Balik keluar.
Lagi balik keluar. Lagi. Loadingnya sama juga. Loading.
So. Ah, sini.
Ya.
Car park closes parking. Bos, parking kat mana?
Motor itu.
Dalam kan? Dalam. Bagaimana pergi? Thank you. Yeah. Where to park lah? I say. I also don't know. No signs to say where to park. I guess I'm getting a full tour of the place on a motorcycle. Hey bos, parking kat mana? Sini. Yochon. Bang, Kyung Hwa. Parking kat mana? Parking. Motor parking kat mana?
Outside bawah.
Outside? No, inside? Underneath? Oh, C ah? C ah?
Oh, outside highway, bawah.
Oh,
Ini highway, di sini.
okay, thank you, thank you. Ay. Highway. Car park entrance. Keluar ke sas. Parkson. I hope I'm recording this, god damn it. I think so. Sometimes you're outside, you cannot see what's inside. Like girls. You want to see inside, but you get to see outside only. Like girls. Hey, car park entrance, but effing hell. Arcade, car park. I saw some motorcycles. Is this the place? Ayah, parking kat mana?
Parking.
Motorcycle? Sini ya?
Yes,
Parking. Atas? Luar? Sini tak ada? Dalam? Motorcycle parking? Ada? Mana?
Dekat
Parkson?
Parkson. Kira kan keluar balik, pusing balik. First masuk tu ada tulis A kot, tahu saya. Itu jadual yang loading bay ke tempat belakang dia.
Oh, okay. Susah nak cari lah. Susah nak cari.
Ada kat belakang.
Parkson lah. Okay. Sekarang pergi mana? Sekarang pergi sana.
Pusing balik.
Pusing balik? Boleh ya? Oh, okay. Parkson, look for Parkson. Wait, didn't I come from Parkson? Daily parking. Park lah. Parkson entrance. Okay. Let's see. parking. Motorcycle parking where?
Itu kamu kena keluar balik ke highway. Air main tepi loading bay nampak. Loading bay sebelah je.
Okay, masih dalam kan?
Ya, basement.
Basement. Loading bay, pergi ke SAS highway.
Ya.
Okay, how to go? Go there or go there?
Jam. Dah boleh. Itu jam terusi kan. Terus sana ada satu nombor 2 meter dia masuk kiri. Terus sampai highway. Sebelah kiri boleh nampak.
Okay, ada sign lah.
Ada.
Okay, thank you. Aduh. Where is this place? Go back to highway. Oh yo, there's a biawak here. Did you see that? Monitor lizard. Plaza, is it here? Is it here? No, it's not here. Is it here? Shop Rock. It's very popular. Zeus Coffee is very popular, I'm not sure why. All the cosplayers love to drink there when they are cosplaying inside the mall. Car basement. Motorcycle. Yeah. I can see now. This one is motorcycle parking. Except RM1 only. RM1. Oh. Yeah, why is this place so dark? So RM1 for this place. Oh fuck. Bos ini tempat saja untuk motorsikal Pavilion.
Tak tahu, I tak kerja sini, tak duduk sini.
Oh, you motor kan?
Betul.
Sini saja satu tempat kan?
Previously bila I datang pun memang parking sini lah.
Oh, sana tak ada lah.
I rasa Pavilion sana ada parking, but then I tak tahu.
Susah nak cari kan?
Susah nak cari.
Oh.
I think easy. Dia pun tak jauh pun, like
Hah? Really?
jalan pun keluar je, you straight dah depan
Oh.
Pavilion.
So nak pergi Pavilion naik
Kalau you mana di sini, I rasa dia ada tangga lah, but it's quite confusing. So
Oh, just go out lah.
betul.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Saya takut nanti I tu I pergi cari, I macam pusing-pusing. So
Oh, saya tadi pusing-pusing pun tak boleh cari.
sini dia macam confusing sebab I mungkin tak familiar kot. So kalau senang, you just naik sekejap dan terus.
Oh, okay, thank you. Gosh, it's so confusing coming here, god damn it. So this is not actually the official, I think. It doesn't look like it. So pay RM1 cash, thank god, no touch and go crap. To make sure nobody steals anything from my bike. So put the cover snapped. The back cover snapped because of strong winds while it was parked here while I was in Stop Island. So this place is confusing as F. So the easiest way is just go out. Of course, if it rains, then I'm gonna leave the food here. Not sure what will happen to it. Hopefully it will survive the lukewarmness of the place. Prawn noodles, very nice. Soup, very nice. Pork, roast pork, very nice. Everything very, very nice. Hey boss sini Pavilion punya motorcycle parking ada satu lagi ke?
Dekat bawah Paksen.
Bawah Paksen, susah nak cari lah.
You Aurora tu.
Oh, tak payahlah. Saya tak boleh cari, saya datang sini saja.
Tapi dia jauh lagi.
Jauh ah? Oh. Thank you. Okay, finish. This place is a bit dark. Is it in focus? Normally I don't see the focus because my eyes also cannot focus. How long already? Shit, I gotta take out my specs. 24 minutes means I got 1.5 hours to walk around. I don't think I can cover the trip back. So let's see what the pavilion looks like. Pavilion where? Bukit Jalil. What it looks like. Last time it was empty as F, but now it's quite populous with lots and lots of shops. So you don't need any ticket, just put RM1 into it and let's call it a day. Now the camera is on my neck. Fanny pack. Adoy. So I think the main atrium for Pavilion Bukit Jalil is on the right, whereas I parked in a building which I think is a business building, one of the business buildings or commercial buildings. There's a Bagus shop here, don't know what it is, and that's where I parked. Because you saw everything, so I don't know, no need to explain. Wow, such a big building here. It's like an Apple iStore, Apple shop, and that's the main atrium, I think, most likely. It's sunny and all the small shops there. It's a nice building with lots of plants on the side. Makes it cool, kinda. Okay, I'm moving around, so I think you will seasick already. The main atrium is actually that one with the golden turd. Not sure what it is. So let me get this straight. The main Bukit Jalil atrium there, the big triangle piazza entrance there, and my parking place is there. Okay, good. Won't get lost. Now make sure the spirit level is correct. and have a fag under the shadow. Hey, why is my bag so damn heavy? I got a bit of water. Of course, I still have the coffee from Prawn King Mee. Oh. What the hell? Of course, some people who don't, they only park their motorcycles for a while. They just park outside. They do things quickly enough that they won't get summoned. It's 2:25. There's a waterfall somewhere around, yep, where you're looking at. Let's go in and enjoy some aircon. It's going to rain. My legs are still a bit numb from the jungle trekking. to wear mask. Optional, right? Mask. There's a water fountain here. Very cool down there. Very cold here. Nice. Either I should see Pari Baguette. Naughty babe, dirty duet duck. Wow. I recorded for what, 34 minutes. Maybe I got 1 hour left. Oh, I had to wear mask. Oh, damn it. It's a very huge shopping complex. Grand Harbour Chinese Cuisine Banquet. Sukiya, wow, so huge, Sukiya. Wow, this place is huge. You still have the newspapers up there. It hasn't, like a cling film hasn't been torn off the ceiling. What's that? Why is it so red? Karaoke, that's why. Yeah, mask should be optional. I don't know where I'm going because I don't have a map. Oh my god, I feel like taking a dump. Oh. Maybe just let out wet farts and I'll feel better maybe. Who knows? Oh, lobsters. And some kind of weird fish. Oh, oysters. Oh my god. Those things. Quite popular in New York or New Jersey or something. Looks like a giant penis. I think I'm at the highest floor. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh, what's this? A celebrity. What's the name? From Q. Is it Q? Not sure what the three girls, I think. Three girl group. Can't see what's her name. I can't read it. Jiyun, Jiying, Jiying, Jins. Oh, the layout is just like in Pavilion, KL. Very cool. Oh, there's a giant peacock here. Oh, is it a peacock? No idea. Looks huge. Wow, so far away. Walk, I can die. Oh. I can tell you this, the ceiling is bloody high. Even Michael Jordan cannot jump that high. Thank you, elite. How much is the e-books? The Chrome books? I think it's cheap, $500 for the ones in Shopee. Oh, this is 3,000 bucks. Oh, 2006. MacBook Pro. No thanks. Vacancies. Nothing here. Nothing there. Oh, kids' playroom. For the kids and adults. Fun, fun. Oppa toast. You can see there 1 and 3. This is, I think I have to go 1 round. I thought there's some kind of anime exhibition hall somewhere. Some kind of like One Piece or something. No, it's not the One Piece in whatchamacallit, in Genting. Got invited to it actually, but I wasn't here. So going up to Genting also is very, very difficult. Going up on a motorcycle, lots and lots of hassle just to go up there for that One Piece exhibition. Because for me it's free lah, because of whatchamacallit, just because of media. So it's under Comic Fiesta also. Oh, there's a hall 2 here. Surely there's something different. Or not. Wow, so cold. Toilet. Bedrooms here, very nice. I want to go first. Come on, come on. Have to cut. I think I don't want to follow this one. Oh no, I'm just walking around.
Okay.
Thank you.
我哋睇下床鋪。
哦，唔使，行路啫。Thank you.
你食啦？
啊。
睇下睇冇？
哦，未啱分字。
找什么啊
sorry, I'm walking.
睇收翻好。
哦，行。 Thank you, thank you. Okay, that's the end of the exhibition hall.
Sir, looking for sofa?
No, just walking around. It's okay, thank you.
Hello.
Thank you, thank you.
Mama.
Oh, no, no, no.
Have a look. 100% latex mattress.
Thank you. Wow, the sales here. Thank you, thank you. No, no, no. Sales is very, very super strong here. Everybody's like super salesman, yeah? Everything here is nice looking. Too bad I don't have a house. Oh, yeah. No, thank you. Exit. Oh, exit. Wow. So all the hall 1, hall 2, hall 3 is all furniture and beds. Is there another exhibition hall? Hey boss, sini ada exhibition hall yang lain lah. Tempat besar punya macam ni. Tak tahu. Ini saja. Oh, thank you. Ada itu anime punya exhibition lah. Macam itu kartun-kartun lah.
Kalau masih buka level 2.
Level 2? Oh, sini ya?
Ya.
Bawah sana. Okay, thank you. So go down. So the playground is there, buy tickets, it's not free. There's a big bull here. There's nothing there, nothing at all. Okay. It's exciting to see everything. It's the highest level. I guess there are 5 levels. Oh. Salesmanship is very strong here. Very strong. Oh gosh. Oh, not. This Pakistan is not an exhibition mall. Wow, this Pakistan is so huge. God damn it. So huge. Pilfer and the rest. Some art, Chinese art. There's some kind of exhibition or something down there. Huga. Toys R Us. Nice view outside, but I don't need to see it. I don't care. There are a lot of customers here because there are a lot of condominiums on the other side of the highway. It's a highway called Kesas. No idea. Very thin girl with long hair holding a matcha drink. Anything that is green is matcha to me, or green tea. So this place is much better than last time when I first came here, when it first opened. There was nothing at all when it first opened. Most of the activities or the tenants were in the ground floor, the lower ground floor. The lower ground floor, I think I covered already. So I'm just focusing on the upper parts. If time permits, if the recording space permits, if my legs permit. There should not be anything else there. Don't care. Go down. How to go down? Do I have to? Oh, opening soon. Sushi. Biggest and first shopping mall. Artisanal handmade ice cream. Oh, Ipoh also got. Never eaten there. Never mind. Any cute girls, huh? Center Court main attraction. Some GG coffee. Oh, I'm on the ground floor. I can see some cycles. Oh. Pavilion privileges. Just walk around here. Oh, Toys R Us. Oh, oh, Demon Slayer. Oh shit, I gotta pay. Oh, damn it. Demon Slayer. Wonder if I can use my meteor. Of course, I did not apply soon or earlier. Swarovski. Got a Swarovski pen. I'm covering the Swarovski exhibition in Pavilion, Kuala Lumpur. I think I came from there. Oh, not, no. I did not come from there. Oh, this is the main atrium. With steps on the steps. Copyrighted music, of course. Copyrighted music, can't go near to the front. Oh, it's actually a cockerel and lots of gold ingots. Jeans. When is she coming? Tumpang bertanya, sudah datang itu selebriti? Itu perempuan sudah datang? Sudah?
Sudah habis.
Okay.
Dia satu kali saja dia datang.
Oh, bila? Last week ah?
Itu hari-hari Ahad kan? Hari Ahad tu. Hari Ahad ini minggu lah. Berapa hari bulan? Hari ini 5 hari bulan. Oh, 30 hari bulan lah.
Oh, April.
30 hari bulan dia sudah mari.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, welcome.
Oh, there's a Garfield there in Malay attire with songkok and sarung. Was it the name of the girl Gigi Leong? Good shop. Must you pay to enter?
Yes, you have to pay for tickets.
What about media?
Sorry?
Media for media.
For media, you have to
Apply first.
apply first. Yeah.
Apply through the Facebook.
Not sure about
What's the company?
Echo Media. ACOMEDIA.
Echo Media.
Yes.
Apply through the website or the
Maybe you can,
Facebook?
Facebook, maybe you can text them
Mm.
on Facebook.
Oh, 18th of May.
Yeah.
Still got a lot of time.
Only like 2 weeks away because
Okay.
this event is 3 months long.
So inside there pictures only, right?
Those original artworks, documentary films, and all that. I hear those voices.
No, I'm not crazy yet. What voice?
Voices? Hear those?
Uh-huh.
Those are documentary films.
Oh, there's films inside. Oh, thanks, sir.
Okay.
Oh, they even have a katana. How much is the ticket? How much is the ticket?
Adults is 50 ringgit.
650.
Adults is 50.
Oh, 50. Oh, okay. 50. 50 ringgit. Wow, 50 ringgit for that family is already 200 bucks. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba exhibition. Actually, you give me the review, right? The first season I lovely. But the movie came out, I watched the movie, not in the cinemas, but through the high 7 Seas. Then the anime season came out again and it's the same thing as the movie. So that kind of like doused my enthusiasm for it. And now it's the what called the weaponsmith village. I think it's now it's weaponsmith village because the last season 3 was the geisha or the prostitute arc. I did not watch that because I just got bored of it and got bored of it because I finished the manga and I wasn't a fan of the last arc. Last chapter is like a time skip where it's confusing. So a lot of things have been spoiled for me. When you read the manga, the manga is finished already. When it's finished already, there's no enthusiasm to watch the anime. The same thing happens to Attack on the Titans. Attack on Titan just like read the thing and I wasn't a fan of the last arc, the stupid revelation that what's his face? Oh, this is a gift shop. Gift shop is free, right? This makes me feel that I should have gone to the One Piece exhibition, and it's free. But I wasn't feel like doing all these vlogs at all. A lot of pillows everywhere. A lot of posters everywhere. You gotta be a super fan to actually love to buy the merchandise here. I don't remember Nezuko having a horn. the hell? Oh, holsters, $40. Don't they have any katanas? It'd be nice if there's some katanas to buy. Instead of the kachapong. I can hear somebody playing the guitar, whatever you call it. Is it called simechu? Why are they wearing ice ring shoes? First review.
So that's it.
Giant. There's Nezuko, there's whatever is Tanjiro and Kojuro. I thought Kojuro died. Wait. Sanjuro, Kojuro. I don't know who died. Somebody died. Oh yes, he died in the train arc. Demon train arc. And there's a coffee bean here. The most important thing is Tsutaya books. That's one of the places that I wanted to come to. There's something like a Kinokuniya. Wow. Hello. Wow, so nice. Holy shit. Plus the effect is much bigger because of the ceiling mirror. And nowadays the what do you call the water bottle. You know, my sister has the water bottle. What's so popular about water bottle? That type of water bottle. Wow. Walao. I think huge at this place. Unfortunately, some of the books cannot reach because it's so high up. Is this a Japanese store or a Chinese store? I mean, I used to love such places. But after a while, books is books. Books are books, and books are expensive. Very expensive. The effects are not that favorable anymore, so people prefer to use the over the shoulder, fanny pack, just like mine. $60. No, at first that when it comes to reading books, I just am a hardcore person that wants to feel the book in my hands, and I can read it while looking up at the ceiling from my bed. But nowadays, after I got used to, so thin, holy shit, the one in the grey, so fucking thin. So when it comes to books, like a hardcore traditionalist, I want to hold it and flip the pages and smell it and all those weird stuff. Harry Potter. But once you get used to the internet, where you can go to Pirate Bay and get the, what do you call those files? It's not PDF, is it Mubi? Mubi. A lot of people like picturing this place, because there's no other place like this besides Kinokuniya. So called Mubi file where it's only about less than 1 megabyte to get the whole novel, and you can get it from Pirate Bay. You can just read it using a app. Last time there were no apps, for the computer, but now there's the one that I'm using, which is called Silverlight. I think it's called Silverlight. You can get it from Microsoft Store, which is free. You can just read the book, anything that you want, like all the science fiction books. Sometimes you cannot get it, you have to find it or try to find it, and trying to find it is a hassle. So when it's a hassle, you just don't want to do it. You don't want to go and find. You don't want to go to the physical store and look for it, because most likely you can't find it at all. Even though the book is kind of popular, but not popular in Malaysia, because maybe Malaysians are not that used to we call science fiction. I'm standing here because I want to look at the girls bird watching. Yeah. So yeah, like the books that I want to read or I have read, which is like the remembrance of Earth's Past, that one by the author Liu Cixin or something. The Three Body Problem. I just read it. I mean, I watched the 31 or 30 episode Chinese series. Then I read it and I was interested. Then I went to read the trilogy, the 3 books. I don't even need to go to the bookshop and look for it. I just go and just get it from the internet. Pirate Bay. Pirate Bay is better than the RARBG lah. But RARBG is better for me because it has the listing of top 10. Every day you go into RARBG and look at the top 10 and you'll find the latest stuff there. So, but when it comes to like obscure stuff like books, then you can use Pirate Bay. So you just download the file, it'll take a few seconds, and bada bing, bada boom, you got the book already. And you just read it by just looking at the screen. When you look at the screen, you finish the book. I mean, you get used to it, and now I just read, like say the 3 body trilogy, I just read it. And now I'm just halfway through the trilogy of, what do you call that trilogy, the spiders one? Children of Time. I finished Children of Time, and I'm amazed. And now I'm halfway through the Children of Ruin, and that's another good book. So besides reading manga, I can read books already, and it's at the tip of your fingers if you have internet access.